Hey guys, how you doing? Uncle Bob Connor here once again with another video, and today we're going to be looking at the Universal Studios Kick-Ass movie DVD collection, and obviously current collection, because it consists of two movies, and like a lot of the franchises, I don't know if they're going to make another third one. There's always a chance that they could make another third one, but I don't know. But currently two in the collection, Kick-Ass and Kick-Ass 2. And obviously it stars Aaron Johnson, Christopher Mintz Flaws, I think that's how you pronounce it, Mark Strong, Chloe Grace Moretz, and obviously the legendary Nicolas Cage. And the first one was out, and I think it's 2009, I think it was, or 2010, one of those. And obviously Kick-Ass, coming from I believe is it a comic it was? I mean, to be honest, I didn't know much about this at the time. I think it's coming from, it was in a comic, was that right? There was never, I don't remember, there was never a TV show. I think it was coming from a comic, and then I made the Kick-Ass. I wasn't too familiar with it at the time, to be honest. I'd never seen any of the comics. But yeah, Kick-Ass come out, as I said, 2009, 2010-ish. And yeah, it's, to be honest, I think it's one of the best sort of type superhero films that they've made, actually. One of the best efforts. Because the main reason I like this is it's a guy that's sort of like a geeky guy that likes heroes, and then he decides to become a hero, and he's a weak guy, he can't fight at the beginning, and he wants to be a superhero, he wants to do the right thing, he wants to save people, and basically it's just this geeky guy that wants to become a superhero, and he tries really hard, he wants to be a superhero, and then not like superheroes where they just become a superhero and then they just can easily beat the baddies. This is actually sort of more realistic based life, because if someone would put on a superhero and go to stop some villains, they would just probably end up getting beaten up. And this is like just real life, like he's got good intentions of becoming a superhero, but then obviously, as I said, more reality based real life. Obviously, as I said, if you put on a superhero costume and try to save someone, you probably end up getting beaten up, because that's just reality. It's not like you're not really a superhero and you can't beat the villains. And this seems really realistic, as opposed to fake, normal hero stuff. And as I said, he becomes becomes a superhero eventually, but he has to train and actually proper learn how to fight in order to actually beat villains, rather than using any special powers or fake stuff. And it just seems more realistic based. And I think it's a really, really good movie all the way through. I think it's a good time, a good length. I really like the story. I don't really have any complaints with it, to be honest. I think the action's really good. And I just really, really like it, to be honest. It's really grown on me over the years since it came out, and I really do like it. The story and the characters and all the action scene. Now, coming on to Kick-Ass 2, this was about 2013, I believe. This is slightly less time than the first, but it still doesn't make it from being enjoyable, and it's quite a good fun. It's a really fun sequel. Alright, you can argue and say it might not be better than the first, but actually, I quite like it. I think, as I said, I think it's fun and enjoyable. As I said, slightly less than the first, really, that's all that's... and it's fun, enjoyable, it's not boring at all. It's really fun, and I really like a lot of the characters, especially a lot of the villains. There's a villain from the first film that comes into it, but then there's a lot of other villains that come into it as well. And all the characters are really cool. And fun. Jared Kerry's in it as well. He plays one of the heroes, and I like the storyline. I like the action, like the acting. and I like all the action scenes in it, to be honest, and it's a pretty good, cool, fun sequel. Um, yeah, no complaints really. Yeah, I think it's all good, to be honest. No issues for me that I can think of. Um, yeah, it's all good stuff, to be honest. And yeah, as I said, I didn't actually like the franchise in the beginning, but then, as I said, once I watched it a few times, and it's sort of grown on me. I really do like it. So guys, that's going to be pretty much it for this video. Hope you guys enjoy it. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, bye for now, see you soon.